What's up? Welcome back to another one of these drawing from Pokemon card videos. In this one, we're going to be drawing Pikachu. This is a card that I actually never managed to collect. It's a part of the Pokemon Go TCG expansion set. What I had to do was go online and find a picture of it so that I could use it as reference. And for this drawing, I'm going to be using 12 colored pencils. 9 of them are going to be Prismacolors and the remaining 3 are Polychromos. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little list here of what colors I'm using for specific parts of the drawing. That way if you want to follow along, it'll be easier. And yeah, there's not much else to say. I don't want to keep you waiting. So without further ado, let's get to it and I hope you enjoy. So for this left side of the hat, you want to start out with the lightest blue that you have. In this case for me, it's PC919. Then what you want to do is go in with the second darkest blue, which is PC903 in this case, and just blend a little. So after applying a little bit of this color, I went back in with the white and I did some burnishing. So for this right side of the hat, since it's a little darker, I started off applying the mid-tone first, which in this case is PC903. So after I applied this color, I went back over it with PC919, again just to do some blending, and afterwards was when I went back in with the darkest color that I have, which is PC1101. So now we're finally onto Pikachu's body. I mainly would start out with PC916 as the base color. When working on the lighter part of Pikachu's tail, I would either start off with PC915 or PC1025 depending on what I thought worked best. So I would put down that color and then I would go back in and layer some PC916 just to blend it all back together. And when working on that highlight part of Pikachu's tail, I would either go back with the white over the yellow, or what I find that works a little better for me is I go back in and I erase some of the color from the highlight area. Just enough, you don't want to overdo it, and then you go back in with the white. And the color that I use to trace around Pikachu's body is PC942. So for this red part of the cheek, I started off by using PC122 first, and then afterwards what I did was I used the brown from the Polychromos to make the bottom part of the cheek a little darker, and for the lightest part I used PC926. And just to reiterate, for the majority of Pikachu's body, I would start out with PC916, and as I worked my way to the lighter areas, I would blend either PC915 or PC1035, depending on how light the area is. So for this mid part of Pikachu's body, it's the lightest part, so I use PC915 for the majority of this area, and for the extremely light parts it's PC1035, and again for the extremely light parts I would erase some of those areas with an eraser, and then I would go back in with the white. for the lightning bolts, I would use PC916 as the base color, and then I would go back and I would use PC942 and sort of add a shadow to the underside of these lightning bolts. But you could switch it up and use whatever color of yellow you like. And that brings us to the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed.